hacks to creating your ultimate work from home office and on budget. Greetings from the brave new world of remote work, where you can wear whatever you want and your morning commute can be as long as the hallway. The term living room is a bit misleading because, with the popularity of remote work, our homes have had to transform into useful offices. Don't you think? It's more like a working room. Our new reality raises the question, is it possible to set up a productive workspace without spending a fortune on a standing desk that resembles a spaceship or an expensive ergonomic chair? Yes, you read correctly. We're discussing how to create the ideal work from home workspace on a tight budget, evaluating what you need, proceeding to the subsequent phase, determining necessary tools and equipment. Remember to take stock of your current possessions before purchasing every office gadget available on Amazon. That old lamp in the distance? Now that you've cleaned it up, you have a working desk lamp. The key is to be resourceful and get by with what you already have. Establish a budget at the end of your home office project. Your plans for an office fit for Pinterest may be dashed by this, but it's a necessary evil. Remember that this isn't a tech startup office that we are constructing. The goal is to furnish a room that is both practical and comfortable without breaking the bank. You'll be amazed at what you can accomplish with a little imagination and astute purchasing. Ultimately, what matters is how prudently you use your money, not how much you spend. So fasten your purse strings and join me as we set out on this wonderful journey to design the workspace of your dreams without going over budget. Locating the ideal area. Now that we have that settled, let's get started on our search for the ideal location. Selecting a suitable spot inside your house. I understand that it can be tempting to set up your workspace next to the refrigerator. Unlimited snacking, anyone? But let's put productivity ahead of eating nearby. Select a location that is away from your home's busiest areas. Making the most of the natural light and ventilation. Here's where we embrace our inner plant. We thrive when given enough air and sunlight, just like plants do. If at all possible, place your workspace close to a window. When you're brainstorming, you'll have an excuse to watch the world go by. But exposure to natural light also improves mood and sparks creative thought. Moreover, an open window lets in fresh air and helps ward off the afternoon slump. Thinking about privacy and noise control. You may want to choose a quiet, private space unless the sound of your kids' latest fight over who gets to play Xbox dominates your productivity. If you live in a busy home, noise-canceling headphones are a great investment. Never forget that, in the middle of the chaos of everyday life, your home office should be your haven of peace. Cheap furnishings and apparatus. Advice for purchasing furniture at a reasonable price? Looking for pennies in the cushions of your couch? Don't worry, it is totally feasible to have a gorgeous workspace that is also affordable. Start by looking through local thrift stores or second-hand websites. There are often hidden treasures there waiting for the right buyer. But keep in mind that although Craigslist might be a goldmine of low-cost finds, perseverance is essential. It could take some time to locate an affordable, stylish desk chair that is both comfortable and aesthetically pleasing, much like when you're waiting for the ideal avocado. Low-cost technology. Recall that what matters is not your spending volume but your investment strategy. Your workstation ought to be a haven of creativity and productivity rather than a financial burden. Choosing eco-friendly, affordable, and ergonomic materials will help us create an office where employees can't just work from home, but thrive there. Locating reasonably priced computers and accessories. Keep your heart from pounding and your wallet from crying over the glitzy advertisements for the newest, most expensive laptops and printers. On a tight budget, you too can be a tech whiz. Look for discounts online or give refurbished electronics some thought. Suggestions for software and apps that are affordable. Let's now discuss software and applications. All you bargain seekers, unite! There is an abundance of free and inexpensive software available. Source code for software? An enormous reservoir of affordable fixes, free productivity software? Productive tools for communicating and working together from a distance. I will now discuss tools for remote collaboration. To communicate with your team, you don't need a magical mirror on the wall. Many affordable options are available for video conferencing, instant messaging, customizing your work area. We are now plunging into the realm of personalization. Be active and social in your own workspace. Let your workspace reflect who you are, because adding personal touches can be an inspiration and a boost to creativity. Images of cherished ones? Check. Which inspirational quotation is your favorite? Make 2 checks. A tiny plant, with extra points if you remember to water it. Double check. Your workstation ought to be a reflection of who you are, a visual symphony of everything that makes you, well, you. Inspiration and ideas for cheap decor. We'll then venture into the realm of possibilities and pennies, where creativity and economy collide. Cheap decor doesn't always equate to low impact. A coffee mug that speaks to your soul, a quirky poster, or a pop of color here or there. Fairy lights can add a magical touch to your space more quickly than you can say. Low-cost decor and thrift stores are a treasure trove of unusual, reasonably priced items. Optimizing ease of use and efficiency. Let's now step into the realm of ergonomics, where comfort and productivity collide, my dear friends. Think of your office chair as your throne, where you reign over the vast empire of emails and to-do lists. Verify that it fits comfortably, is adjustable, and provides the ideal back support. The pedestal of your work, your desk, ought to be raised to a level where typing comfortably allows your elbows to rest at a 90-degree angle. Oh, and don't overlook the screen of your computer. To prevent the infamous tech neck, place it at eye level. Choosing an ergonomic workstation is akin to making a peace agreement with your body, as it's a fact that body strain is a losing battle. Including greenery and plants to create a relaxing ambience. If you will, visualize transforming your workspace into a miniature forest. Well, maybe not that drastic, but a little greenery can bring calmness in a flash. Just say the word, photosynthesis. In addition to being good oxygen producers, houseplants make excellent listeners, though their guidance can be a little leafy at times. If you don't have a green thumb, pick low-maintenance plants like succulents or snake plants. They can infuse your workspace with a sense of calm and tranquility that rivals that of a rock concert. Creating organization and routine to ensure maximum productivity. Finally, let's discuss organization and routine, the 2 keystones of productivity. Think of your desk as a ship, with you as the captain. You're guaranteed to arrive at Productivity Island if you have a well-organized deck and a fixed schedule, which is similar to having a clear map and consistent wins. Maintain a clutter-free workstation with everything you need on a regular basis close at hand. To organize your day, create routines like time blocking or daily to-do lists. Keep in mind that an unorganized workspace is similar to a library without a catalog. You'll have trouble finding what you need when you need it most. Raise your sails of efficiency and set course for the productivity horizon. Cost-effective lighting. Perfect lighting? Sounds pricey. But don't worry. This has nothing to do with hanging a chandelier over your desk. There are a gazillion reasonably priced and eco-friendly lighting options available. For example, LED lights are as energy efficient as a tea party lady and last longer than a tortoise. Both the environment and your pocketbook will appreciate this. Economical energy effectiveness. Are you prepared to go greener than the Incredible Hulk? Give energy conservation a yes. There's more to saving energy in your home office than battling polar bears to save their icebergs. Just turning off electronics when not in use could suffice. Recall that an inactive gadget uses less energy than one that is sleeping. Furthermore, let's embrace natural lighting since it is both free and has no off switch. Unplug any unused chargers to prevent phantom power, or the Phantom of the Opera. Despite their innocent appearance, they are cunning little energy suckers. Purchasing energy-saving equipment and appliances. Consider energy-efficient appliances to be the gadget geeks of the electronics industry. They may have higher initial costs, but they sure know how to save money. They use as little energy as possible to complete their tasks, much like a mall worker on a mission. Therefore, think about replacing energy-hungry gadgets with more energy-efficient models. Planning your finances for long-term viability. In the world of finance, long-term sustainability is the proverbial golden fleece, and achieving it can sometimes seem like an impossible task. But fear not, my warriors of finance. Let's charge into the realm of financial planning like a reliable financial Chiron. Making wise investments, sowing the seeds of savings, and harvesting the rewards of financial independence are all similar to tending a garden when creating a sustainable financial plan. Now get your financial tools ready, roll up your sleeves, and let's tend to this garden of long-term sustainability. Creating a productive workplace. Playing with creativity and resourcefulness. An amiable, practical, and well-designed workspace can be your faithful companion when you start working remotely. Think of your home office as a blank canvas waiting to be painted with artistic brushstrokes and splattered with inventive splashes. Here's a cozy chair. There are some creative storage options, and presto! You make an ordinary place into a haven for productivity. Use commonplace items in creative ways. For example, you could use a stack of heavy books to raise your laptop for a more ergonomic setup, or whiteboard reminders on the wall. Allow your imagination to run wild. But never forget that making sustainable decisions is at the heart of being resourceful. Choose used furniture, energy-efficient lighting, and multi-purpose equipment to cut down on clutter. You support environmental conservation while also saving money by adopting such economical decisions. That seems like a workspace you would eagerly greet every morning, doesn't it? Accept the possibility of a well-balanced, reasonably priced home office. A home office consists of more than just a desk and chair. It's your central command post, your creative hotspot, and the secret to succeeding in remote work. It's about designing an environment that encourages balance. A balance between cost-effectiveness and quality, comfort and productivity, and aesthetics and functionality. These components work in unison to create a workspace that boosts productivity and makes working remotely enjoyable. Remember the famous quote from Leonardo da Vinci when you wrap up, "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication." It's not necessary to have an ostentatious or expensive home office. It just needs to be a space where your comfort, productivity, and inventiveness all work in perfect harmony. So take charge of the choreography of your own office ballet and watch as your productivity soars to new heights.